This is my first video on YouTube, and I've heard a lot about rocket stoves, and I'm planning a camping trip in about a month, and there's not a lot of oxygen up at 9,000 feet where we're going, so I thought the rocket stove might give the fire a little bit quicker start and a little more draft. So here's what I've come up with so far. I have a couple of models, so I'll show you the smaller one first. But this is the first model, and I call this a rocket stove with a booster because this chimney will give it a lot more updraft, and the feed holes for the air is down here. You can put some light tender wood in here, and this will get it going really fast. Then when you get done, you can pull this pipe off, which is just a regular stove pipe, and I've punched out the top and put a bigger hole in the middle for the pipe and some smaller holes around there outside for more draft. But I just used a can opener to go around the bottom of this. It was a pail that came from a farm store that had peanuts in it, and I just used a can opener around it, flipped it over. I made a grid with some welding rods that I just bent and spot welded in the middle to hold them together, and pushed them through the can, and they just stick through on the inside a little ways, but it's fairly solid. So you just set this on a little bit of wood, put this on the top, and hopefully it'll get going really fast. And then the second model that I made was, the first one actually was, I thought of trying to make a simple rocket stove that would be stable. So I put some shelf brackets on the bottom that are pretty good size shelf brackets. I left the bottom empty so that whenever you pull the stove off of the wood, then you've got a good start for a campfire. And put smaller brackets on top in case you have a larger skillet that would cover over the top, it'd be stable. And then for a coffee cup, I put some more welding rods across here, spot welded that in the middle. And you can set a coffee cup, or you can set a big cast iron frying pan on here. So I use rivets to put the shelf brackets on. And so all you really need is a rivet gun, some tin snips, and I have a can opener go around the bottom and the top on that one. So, Ben, this is my first YouTube video. I may have some more depending on how many likes I get for this. And so anyway, we'll talk to you later. God bless.